Why do you look at me? Shall I talk about my mistakes I did?
I made so many mistakes. Oh my God. What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video with an OG with my mom. I'm super excited that we're filming another video together. Most of you guys are probably familiar with the setting. We've done some sandwiches and chatting in the past. Today, it's gonna be a little different. We are going to talk about business. As you might know, we decided to mix a little bit of food with a little bit of business. And today I have the pleasure of having my mom here. She's also a businesswoman, and we're gonna chat about what we're up to.
Welcome back. I'm so happy to be here again. And yeah, I will try to tell a little bit about my business, my still new business. But first, I'm fighting here with this wonderful
recalculating
Gouda cheese.
Gouda cheese. I wanted to say cheddar. No, Gouda cheese. I want to make it, prepare it for Livia to eat it.
Got my mom
how
make
to
me
eat
sandwiches.
Gouda. Okay.
We got bread. We got different types of bread right here. Sourdough, pumpernickel. We got some cheese and pate over here. I have scrambled egg that my mom made for me. We have the best. This bon maman, guys.
Not made for me. No.
For me, the best marmalade after my grandma's marmalade. Today's, as you can see from the title, today's video is about the 5 don'ts when starting a business. We'll just chat about our experience and hopefully give you guys some valuable information. You guys probably know that what I'm doing. I'm working with Rod, my boyfriend, in real estate. We're wholesaling real estate. It's a roller coaster entrepreneur life, I can tell you that much. And my mom, she owns a garden design business. You want to chat a little bit about so I can
you can finally eat your egg, otherwise it's not warm enough. Yeah, exactly. So I've got it here with my not cheddar but Gouda cheese. I'm planning your garden if you want. I'm not a gardener. I can make the plans, I draw it, I draw your wishes, and I can think about your wishes and try to make a beautiful garden. Which one is then built from a gardener. I always work together with gardeners. Mostly they are very glad to have me because they are the whole time always working and have no time themselves to draw. They have a lot of ideas and I can bring these ideas to the paper in drawing them. So.
Yeah, exactly. My mom is pretty much like a garden architect. So people, it's like hard to envision what you would like and maybe not like in your garden. And oh my God, the baby wants to come up here.
Wants to say hello
baby.
to
bee. She likes the cloud. Pretty much she consults. She consults with the garden owner. Pretty much you give her any vague idea and she's drawing it. I'm gonna show you some pictures right now that she hand drew. They're absolutely beautiful and they really help you to visualize what type of garden you want or don't want. By the way, her website is Gardens Visualized. I'm gonna leave it in the description down below. First point of the don'ts in business, but before that I show you my sandwich. This is Gouda, marmalade, raspberry, and scrambled eggs. And
you have marmalade on it. Where? In between.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great. Is it a good mixture?
So good.
Really? Oh, sorry, I take the butter.
The first don't is don't expect it to be easy. If you're thinking of starting a business, it's not easy or everybody else would be doing it, right? So don't expect it to be easy.
Yes, I can tell you. I never thought it would be easy, but I thought that it would be faster, that I can go with the gardeners in the garden of my clients. When I start, that they will phone and say, oh, come to me and help me. And
help me! Help me!
And I will go out and have a look and start to draw. But it's not that easy. It does not start so fast.
Exactly.
Because people must, excuse me, you
you
can eat. You can finish in eating. They must know that you exist. They must know that you are a help for them. They must know that they want you. Because a lot of people would like to have a nice garden, but they think I will do it on my own. It's okay. But I know it from my own garden. You have seen it for years and years, and then you have no more ideas. You see it and you think, why is it not more beautiful? But you have no more ideas. You have seen it too long.
Yeah, you just don't get creative.
Yeah. That's the problem. So you must have somebody from outside who can help you with new ideas.
And bring you in fresh ideas. Yeah, that actually connects to the second point that I wanted to make. Don't expect it to work out fast. Like my mom says, it requires so much logistics. First of all, you want to know what are you offering, right? What is your niche? A point on the side, you want to be in a market that isn't dying. Like there are some markets that are dying, for example, newspapers. I've read a report on that, like newspapers have it really hard if you don't go online, and if you're not innovative and you're in a dying market, your business is not gonna take off. But for example, real estate, everybody always needs real estate, and a lot of people have gardens, and gardens need to be designed. But don't expect it to take off fast. You need to have your idea. You need to know who's your target audience, like what people do you want to address, right? Whose problem do you want to solve? You got to know that, right? And are you solving it properly? Like, are you bringing a solution for people? Are you adding value to the marketplace? That's only on paper, right? And then you got to acquire clients. And that's really, really hard because there's so many options for people. And people make decisions slow. It's a really, you gotta build trust. They gotta like you. When they like you, they may trust you. When they trust you, they may wanna do business with you. So it's a process of constant customer care, really. And knowing and being sold on your product. What you want is you wanna be so sold on your product that for you, this is the only solution how people can be helped, right? If you're not secure in your product, if you don't believe that you actually can help people, you cannot sell what you have.
It's so nice. You are talking, I'm eating. It's great. I like it. And the not cheddar is...
Gotta hurry here.
No, that's exactly the problem. I know that people would like to have gardens, nice gardens. They must trust you. They must see that you are doing good things. And if they don't like that, what you have drawn, it's okay too. I must tell them it's okay. So now you know what you don't want, but I can draw it again. It's important that they know me. I'm never angry about their decisions. Never. I want to be here to give them ideas and that they are happy afterwards with the new garden. It's not a garden which one I want to show to the public and say, wow, it's me. I have done it. But not done, but I have drawn it. I only want that people are happy with their garden, that they love to be in this garden, and that they tell perhaps to friends that it exists me and I can help also their friends. That's very important, I think, that they are
feel cared for.
Yes, thank you so much. My English still not yet better.
No, it is. It is. You're great. No, that's exactly the point. So it's a slow process of getting the word out about you, right? The points I mentioned, you have to have a good product that solves people's problems. You have to know whose problems are you solving, and then you have to go out and get in touch with these people, right? For my mom, she goes through gardeners. Like gardeners, people hire gardeners to maintain their garden. Now, oftentimes gardeners are called to redo the garden, but they're so busy they don't even, they're like, what do you want? And then I do that for you. But they don't add ideas and creativity, right? So there's a niche for that, and she's going with gardeners. Then people have to want to, get that service, like have it drawn. So they have to want to like pay for that too. It's a slow process of acquiring clientele and of getting the business going. And one thing that's really important is don't fear to make mistakes. Like, I think you should be making mistakes every day to be able to learn from them and be better, right? If you're not making mistakes, you're not doing enough. So with every mistake you make, and even if it hurts in the moment, you're like, oh my God, how could I be so dumb? Like, it's good. Take the lesson from it and be better the next day. That's my third point. Don't be afraid of making mistakes.
Why do you look at me? Shall I talk about my mistakes I did?
Yeah, we're all like, I made so many mistakes. Oh my God.
Oh, I don't believe you.
No,
I have done a very, very bad not only once, but now I've learned. I really learned, I promise. The gardener took me with him to the garden of a client. The client said, oh yeah, I would like to have this and that and that. And the gardener said to me, could you draw? I said, yeah, of course. I made photos, I measured the garden, I went home, I made from these photos drawings. The gardeners asked me, have you finally drawings? The clients are asking. I said, yeah, I will be finished in a couple of days, I will send you. Then I sent the drawings to the gardener. He says, oh, that's great, yeah, our client will like them. He shows him or her or them my drawings, and everything is great. And I'm happy that they are happy, that they like the drawings. And suddenly the gardener is asking me, have you already made
an invoice?
Invoice is what?
Rechnung.
An invoice, yeah?
Yeah.
Have you already made an invoice? Oh no, not yet. Yes, you should do it. Do you think it hurries? Yeah, because they want to do still other things, and so send them an invoice?
Invoice, yeah.
Invoice. And then I do this, but I have never done before. So it's also a very, very difficult word, Kostenvoranschlag.
My mom never spoke to them about how much she would charge.
Yeah.
So they never had they never talked about the money. They never talked about the price. So everything just kind of happened. My mom made the drawing, and I'm making a sandwich with pate, by the way, and some pickles.
Okay.
I love pickles. And the rest of my egg. I just wanted to mention that. Very important, this sandwich.
You wanted to mention that the eggs now really is cold.
You didn't talk to them about the price.
Yeah.
And then you sent them an invoice.
I sent them an invoice, and I have had very, very nice customers who paid the invoice, and others who phoned the gardener and said, hey, what happened? You have not yet done my garden. Why should I pay these drawings? And others, they phoned to me and said, hey, we have never talked together about the price, and so I'm not willing to pay this. So forget it. We will forget your drawings. We will not use them, and we will not pay anything.
Sorry.
It is very
so good.
It looks very nice and good.
Sorry, Mom. So
no, it's okay. It's great. You see, and it was my mistake.
Speaking about connecting the fourth point I want to make is be transparent, right? So that's what we learned from don't make mistakes so you learn, and then we learn to be transparent. You got to be transparent, especially when it comes to price. So now we have a different structure. My mom is telling people up front, hey, this is gonna cost that much. You have these many revisions. Be clear with people so that you also can build trust. Because if you're not transparent, you can't build trust. And then people are like, what the fuck are you doing? What is this?
That's the problem.
You're not serious. If you were serious, you would you have your things in order. So that happened a couple times because she kind of just overwhelmed by the gardener. He's like, I do this. And then she didn't have a chance to kind of talk to the people, talk about price and that, the service costs money. Of course it costs money. And
I would say I would have had time enough, but I was perhaps too shy when a gardener, gardeners are always in a hurry, They really work hard and had a lot to do. I thought it is everything clear, and if he is pressing me, come on, have you finished your measurements, your photos? Can we go to the next one? Then I didn't want to
make him wait.
Making way for me. So, but it was my mistake. I will not do this again. Gardeners here, they want to have their own business. They want to take my business in their business. So you could say, oh, the gardener shall make the garden, and after he has finished, he can make die Rechnung.
An invoice.
It sounds so strange for me, okay? An invoice, and from this invoice I get my part. But gardeners don't want to make it like this because here in Germany they have a problem with the Finanzamt, finance
with the IRS.
Again, a word
taxes.
Which is strange. With the
IRS
taxes.
is just the Internal Revenue Service.
That's the reason I'm working with my own business beside the gardener with his business, and I have my own invoice and he has his invoice. And so this could happen like this.
You gotta just be clear on the product and the price that you have for it. be transparent with your clients and customers.
Yeah.
What it is you offer and how much
Yes.
you charge for it. I'm sure like you guys experience, if you don't feel like companies are clear with you in the pricing, it's just agitating and annoying. And that goes for everything, no matter how small or big like the price is. It's just like you feel fooled. You feel like they wanna, scam you. It doesn't feel right. The last point that I wanted to make, because I kind of bundled 2 points together, I would say is a do. Be sold on your product. If you don't think, and I mentioned that in the beginning, but I want to emphasize how important it is. You can only sell if you're sold yourself. So you cannot expect clients to buy your product or service if you wouldn't buy your product or service. So if you don't feel like your product or service is like, if you're not sold on it, either improve it or sell yourself on it. Because I know that starting a business, there's a lot of doubt. And I think that the 80%, there's a statistics that said 80% of business fail. I want to claim, and I don't have any proof for it, but I want to claim that people give up too early. Okay. There's a book that's called 3 Feet from Gold. It talks about a guy that had a gold mine and he was digging and digging. And then he gave up because he felt like he just had a dead mine. And he sold it for like pennies to another company, and then they kept digging where he was digging, and he was only 3 feet from gold, from a huge gold mine.
Oh.
So I think that in the 80%, people just give up too easily. People just quit too fast. It's very important that you believe in yourself and believe in your product or service, and that you do not give up too early and not just quit too early.
I would say so too. You are absolutely right, and I have been already 2 steps, 3 feet from the point to give up, and she said, no, it's not allowed. I don't allow you. You have to continue. You start on your own. It's not that easy.
It's all the points we mentioned.
Yes, all the points we mentioned. So
all the points
keep going
through.
Yeah, and that's what I tried and try till
everybody
today.
tries, and we try too. Like, it doesn't matter, like being in business means that nobody's giving you any guarantee. You're on your own. Nobody's paying you, and you're only paid if you produce in the marketplace. So it's not easy, and nobody is gonna hand anything to you, but that doesn't mean that you should give up. I think, you should take this video as an encouragement to whatever you're working on, or if you are thinking of stepping out and doing business on your own, that it is possible. And it's just, you gotta remember that it's perseverance. You have to be resilient through failure, through downs, through disappointments, because again, always keep in mind, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Like the niche is, or your competitive advantage in being an entrepreneur, besides having a good idea, an idea that works, is being persistent with it, and scaling it, figuring out a system, and just being long enough in the marketplace.
We wish all from you who has this intention all the best.
All the best, yeah.
In German we say, wir drücken die Daumen. And never give up too early.
Never give up.
Have a good time, and all the best for you.
And I want to hear your stories in the comment section down below. I have the website link to our company, XR Holdings, in the description, my mom's website. And I'm gonna have some pictures shown of what she's doing. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bringing back a little bit of old content with new content. I hope you're enjoying it. I would love some feedback in the comments, and I love you guys so much, and I see you in the next one.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Bye-bye.